So sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. I had technical issues. Apparently my camera didn't want to connect, which is so weird because I was on Zoom this morning. So just one of those things, I guess. Um, anyway, so today I want to chat about your big message that you have to share with the world. But there's things that come in that you're going to question about with that too. So where do you share it? How do you share it? Do you need a blog? Do you need to share in all the social media channels? How often should you be going live? There's tons and tons of questions that go with that, right? Well, guess what? There's a way that you don't have to know the answer to all of those questions. And that is by hiring a content manager. If that sounds exciting to you, to not have to pack more information in your brain, which if you're like me, your brain is already full of stuff, especially when you have little kids. So give me some love if your brain is also full. And if you want the show notes for this training, go ahead and comment content and I'll get them sent to you ASAP. And they're already ready for you. So I am Christy Hansvik of Simply Online. We are a content management agency, and we help you go from invisible to visible in 30 minutes a week or less. Okay, so seriously now, everyone has a zone of genius. It's important that you figure out what yours is. So for those of you that don't know what a zone of genius is, that's a Gay Hendricks thing. She's an author, and you should totally check out the book. Now I can't even think of the name of it. The Big Leap. It's fantastic. But in there, here's how she describes the zone of genius. She says, when you capitalize on your natural abilities, which are innate rather than learned, this is the state in which you get into flow, find ceaseless inspiration, and seem to not only come up with a work that is distinguished and unique, but also do so in a way that excels far and beyond what anyone else is doing. Doesn't that sound amazing? To be able to capitalize on your natural abilities? I'm going to take a minute and think about that. First of all, what are your natural abilities? What brings you the most joy in your life? And then think about how joyful would your life be if you were focused 100% on that. In my opinion, that's when you've made it to the big leagues, is when you know what your zone of genius is and you're focusing on that every single day. So what does that have to do with a content manager, right? I'm sure you're like, hello, you're talking about content, not zone of genius, but it actually has a lot to do with it. And so for a content manager, their zone of genius is making you visible online in a massive way. Just like if you're a business coach, your zone of genius is to guide people as they build their businesses or their life or their finances. Or if you're a firefighter, your zone of genius is fighting fires, right? If you're a doctor, it's healing people. So whatever that is for you, you need to know what your zone of genius is. So if you don't, the very first thing that you need to do is figure out what that is. Like, just hit pause, start listening to this later, but figure out what your zone of genius is. Because it's critical that you know what that is before you start outsourcing. No matter what you're outsourcing, it's important to know what is your zone of genius and what brings you the most joy. So today, I'm going to chat about how a content manager can help you in your business just pronto, ASAP. So I'm going to try something new today. So you have small actionable videos instead of one longer one. So I'm going to do 2 of the ways today and then come back tomorrow and I will share the other 2 at 11:45. It's a few minutes earlier than usual because I have to pick up my son at noon. So that's the whole reason for the time. Okay, but anyway, so is living in your zone of genius a big deal? Yes, it is. Okay, so first reason that a content manager is going to help you make money, you'll be working in your zone of genius every single day. Why do you think about when the last full work day you had to focus on what you love and what you're good at? Does it happen regularly? Because it should. When you are making multiple 6 figures, you should have a team in place to support you so that you can do the things that only you can do to make the cash register ring. And only you are going to know what those things are. So if you aren't spending time every single week or ideally every single day working in your zone of genius, then you have some outsourcing to do. And I have some resources I can provide you there. But how does working in your zone of genius increase your revenue? So while you're designing new products or coaching new clients, your content and your social media manager are making sure that your message is visible in all the places online. So you get to focus on just designing your products or coaching your clients, and somebody else is taking care of all of the things on the back end. So you get to do what you do best. And let's be honest, we all make more money when we're happy and we're enjoying what we do every day. So second way a content manager makes you money, you'll be up to date with all the marketing trends. So guess what? If you didn't know this, I love technology. I love all things marketing. I love getting my brain to work that way, learning new softwares, reading, figuring out what the latest Facebook algorithm is, and I'm good at it. It's in my blood. But I know that not everyone has that capability, and it's not their knack or what they like to do. Just like I'm not really too awesome at balancing my checkbook or direct sales. I leave that to the professionals because there are people that are really good at those things. So when you hire a content manager, they're already in their zone of genius. They're already up to speed on the latest and greatest. They're already know the latest marketing trends. They're already looking at how they can improve things for you and what will work better for your audience, which that's awesome because then you don't have to do it, right? You don't have to spend your time learning that part. So how does it increase your revenue? You don't have to use your precious time and brain space, like I talked about before, to keep up with what your audience likes. When they don't like what they're seeing, what they commented the most on, what headline you should use for your newsletter, what things just had crickets, like all of those things. I'm sure you're tired already just listening to my list. But saving your brain space for your other and more important things will definitely let the universe know that you're ready to make more money. And I know that's a little bit woo. That's probably about the most woo that you'll ever see me get. But I do purely believe that working on your zone of genius is what's going to bring you more money. So if you would like the show notes for this short little clip content, CONTENT, and my team will send them to you right away. So here's the simple recap if you're just catching on to this, of how a content manager can help your business. First, you'll be working in your zone of genius every single day. You'll have time to focus on doing the tasks that you love. And when you're happy with your progress and what you do every day, people are naturally attracted to you. And then the second one is you'll be up to date with all the marketing trends. You don't have to use your precious time and your brain space keeping up with what your audience likes, what they don't like, what they commented on, what headline they should use for their newsletter, all of those things. And you can focus on doing what brings you joy, which will in turn let the universe know that you're ready for more money. So no matter what stage of business you're at, having a team, if you don't already have one, should be in your future plans, not only for your own sanity, but so that your message is spread consistently to all of your tribe and using the same exact message. So I'm Christy Hansvik of Simply Online. We help you go from invisible to visible in 30 minutes a week or less. And if you want to know more about how to be visible in this loud world, I am live on Facebook every Monday. I'm also going to give the other 2 tips of how a content manager can make you money tomorrow on Facebook at 11:45. So I hope to see you there. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.